All right, ready?
Yeah.
So peeps, Big Hurt, TJ here, Boxing University, BighurtTV. And today we're going to be talking about the upcoming fight with Andre Ward and Kovalev. So I'm going to tell you something. I feel bad saying this because I'm a little bit concerned. Okay, so I know that Ward is good. Obviously, he's undefeated.
30-0.
Yeah, so I mean, he's good. He knows what he's doing. He kind of to me, he kind of reminds me of like a Mayweather in the sense of he can adapt to the situation.
Yeah.
Right. That's kind of his thing. It doesn't matter who he gets in there with. He can figure it out. He's a smart fighter. My issue with it, or my concern, is his inactivity. So he's
been out for.
I don't know how long he's been out for altogether, but he just had a fight, and he didn't look overly impressive in the fight. So the issue that he's going to come across is going to be the jab, right?
Strong jab.
It's strong jab. That jab is like, I've seen Kovalev almost like knock people out with that jab, right? Like it's like a piston, right? So that's my and like I say, his inactivity. I'm concerned about.
Yeah. I just finished watching the video, and they were talking about how he was inactive for a while. And the fight that they showed after he came back with, to me, if he was fighting me, he's gonna whip my ass. But if he was fighting somebody else of equal caliber, then it was just okay.
Right.
I mean, he won.
Right.
But was it crushing? No.
Right.
It was kind of like a skate vibe.
And so you're looking at the last person he fought, and Kovalev was there at ringside. So, and from my understanding, who he just sparred against was, he just sparred with Hopkins.
Oh, B-Hop.
Yeah. So, but this is the thing about it, is that Hopkins is not the same type, in my opinion, Hopkins is not the same type of fighter as a Kovalev is. Right? So Kovalev is he's rangy. Like I said, that jab is like a freaking piston. He can put somebody to sleep with it. His accuracy is ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I've seen him just fire it off like nowhere.
Yeah. That thing is just like, it's a cannon. So when you get hit with that, him, Triple G, all of them, they got that type of jab that will put you to sleep. And the accuracy is going to be a problem. And the fact that he's rangy, and Ward hasn't had many fights, and the fights that he did have, like I said, he sparred with Hopkins, and Hopkins is mostly an inside fighter. So my thing is, why would you spar with somebody? I know that he's a smart fighter, so I know that he's got to be sparring with somebody who is a rangy fighter. I know he did. I don't know who it is, but there's no way that you're going to go into a fight of this caliber and not fight somebody who's going to give you a good idea of what you're going to be dealing with.
Yeah. Because if you look at any fight with Bernard Hopkins, a lot of his talent is showed on the inside.
Right.
Like,
that's really where he's dangerous.
Yeah.
At least from what I've seen.
Well, that and kind of being a dirty boxer.
Yeah.
Well, but he's known for that.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
it works.
Yeah. It works pretty well.
Yeah.
So to go up against an outside fighter and train with an inside fighter,
I don't understand.
It's like,
I said,
it's like trying to get the grasp of a boxer, but you
spar with a brawler.
Yeah, but you spar with Ronda Rousey when she first started.
Yeah.
I mean, she can box like a mother now, but
now
back then it's
relatively.
But man, you got to look at her tapes.
Yeah.
They're ridiculous.
Okay.
Not even joking.
So I'm a little concerned. The inactivity and being able to deal with that range. So those are my biggest issues with it. Like I said, I know that he's a good boxer. He's undefeated. I mean, he's not a newbie at this.
But I also assume that he's not only sparring with.
Yeah, and that's something that I'm making too. I haven't, like I said, I don't know who it is.
He's got enough. He's got enough time to.
Yes, and I'm sure his corner is good enough to be like, hey, this is what we need to do.
It's not like you're going up against like a washed up like Shane Mosley or something like that. I mean, you're going up against Kovalev, who is also undefeated. So they're not going to be like, oh well, let's just put him on the bag.
Yeah.
Like they're going to be like, we need to get some cats out here.
Yeah. So, so I'm gonna tell you, this is going to be a good fight. And I don't know what I don't know what's going to be next for either one of these guys. I mean, who's going to be after these two? I mean, this is like the modern day Pacquiao Mayweather fight. This is really what this is.
Except better
because it's actually going to happen.
Yeah, actually going to be.
Yeah,
we don't have to wait 5 years.
Yeah, you got to wait 5 years for this. So
we actually watch somebody get hit more than 10 times in a round.
Right.
I'm not complaining. He still won.
He still won. But so what do you think will win? I know it's hard to make that decision, but we got to pull the trigger. Let's go.
It all depends.
We already talked about depends. Now we got to say.
Okay, well, I'll give what I think it kind of depends on. One, if Ward tries to make it an outside fight, I think he's going to be swimming in waters that he doesn't want to swim in.
Right.
If he makes it an inside fight, he's got better chances, but you're still in danger because I've seen him get rocked a couple times, even trying to fight inside. And to tell you the truth, what I've seen in his inside fighting, he's not really that great at.
Right. I don't think that's where he shines, though.
Yeah.
I think he's a good all-around, but mostly inside. But
he's going to have to use sparingly that stepping in two that he does. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like a walking two.
Right.
Well, I'm southpaw, but he kind of, you see him kind of pepper him with that,
takes that step
and then he takes that step and he throws that two.
Right.
So he's going to have to make that count because I kind of feel like
I think that's going to count. Kovalev's jab is going to feel like that walking too.
Yeah,
that's about how much power Kovalev is coming with.
And you also have to. He's also going to have to watch out for this, for his slip and counter. So,
well, I think I don't think that Kovalev's movement is really that good. That's me personally. I mean, relative to Ward's, I don't think that Kovalev's movement is
the same way about Triple G. Like,
yeah, Triple G is like in your face. Like he don't. Yeah, I just feel like he just come right at you.
Yeah, Triple G is just like, what you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? So
much
I think
like
that might be
Nick and Nate Diaz.
Yeah,
so it's just like.
So I think that's going to be. If Kovalev tries to do that, I think that he's going to have some problems. I think that I agree with you. If Ward tries to stay inside, and uses his movement, and try to stay away from that jab. When you're outside, stay outside. If you're inside, go inside, but don't stay in that range. Yeah. That's a danger zone. That band is a danger zone. So I think if he...
So my prediction, if he stays on the outside, Ward's going to lose.
Yeah.
But if he goes on the inside, I think there's a good chance that Ward's going to win.
Right. So we're going to see. I'm excited to see the fight. It's coming up, on the 19th?
Yeah.
Next week. So I'm excited to see it. Hey, when it does go down, we'll be here with you guys. We'll have a conversation about it again. It's been Big Hurt, TJ here at Boxing University, BighurtTV. Thank you guys for watching. If you got any videos you want for us to make, go ahead and put them in the comments below and give us a like, give us a subscribe. Keep
putting to sleep.
What are we doing around the Rousey?
You need to watch those tapes, dude.
Okay. Well, that's what, December?
Man, I think so. She was doing with her sparring coach. Oh my goodness.